Alright, welcome back. Let's take a look at our footage here. UFO sightings, strange lights indeed. This was a stormy night over here, according to the source. And take a look at this. What is going on? This is very interesting. It looks, there's definitely lights, and then slowing the footage down here a little bit so we can take a closer look. This is very interesting. It looks like some kind of cloaking device possibly on it. Once again, title is UFO sightings, strange lights. For sure on this one. Now, here's the deal. This is outside the source's work. He was doing some overtime. There were a couple of people that did witness this UFO. And, this comes to us from Ohio. It was at a plant. He doesn't want to give out the exact location of the plant, but these guys I think they were getting out of work, and they came out and then they saw this. He was putting in some overtime. I guess that's why it's kind of late at night, and this is a stormy night, and maybe this thing's causing this, or whatever's going on. Look at this. This is very interesting, guys. These lights, it's hard to tell what's going on. I mean, is this, possibly, I guess, could be ball lightning, but I'm not sure about that one. It looks like it's something that may be cloaked or something. And the lights, that's why here's an extreme close-up. Look at this. Very interesting footage, guys. This is definitely a UFO for sure. Once again, UFO sightings, strange lights in the sky. And this happened outside the source's work. This video does come to us from Ohio. The source was putting in some overtime, and there were more than one witnesses. Him and his friends did see this. Unfortunately, this is the only footage we have of this sighting. Excellent footage over here, guys. If you have any information, or if you guys have witnessed this UFO, please leave it down in the comments below. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We'll be bringing you these videos as soon as we get them. Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. Alright, guys, let's take a look at our footage over here. It comes to us from obviously inside the plane over Chicago. Look at this thing. Man, this is crazy. It definitely looks like some kind of spaceship UFO going on. It looks like there's 4 lights on this thing. Complex object. There's a lot of detail to this. And it's passing the plane. It looks like it's moving forward. This guy's taking it from inside the plane seat. So it's moving pretty fast. Footage is a little bit shaky, but to be expected. It was taken with a cell phone camera. Let's zoom in on this extreme close-up. There are 4 lights on this object. You can see it. Excellent footage over here, guys. Anyway, there's the footage, so don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We will definitely be bringing you this footage as soon as we get it. And we will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Alright, let's get down to it. This clip over here, it comes to us from the year 2010. And it was taken out of a plane. We have some vertical footage here. And it's not that clear, but you can see this object. It kind of might be a portal, or actually it might be alive. I don't know. That's what some of the sources were saying. They had this presence of just being watched by this object. Anyway, we have several clips of this exact object. It has taken us years to compile this footage, but we will bring it to you raw and unedited, and we want to know what is going on and if anybody else has seen this footage. Alright, here is the second clip. It was taken in Ohio, USA in October 2013, and if you look at this object, it is basically the same thing that we saw in the last footage, but if you look closely you will see some heat distortion. being displayed on this object. It looks like it's coming out of there. Some kind of heat is being given off. This was not clear in the last clip that we saw. And if you also take a look closer, you'll see some kind of jet leaving the ground. Anyway, this is a little bit clearer. No vertical footage here. Not the clearest of footage, but you can definitely see this object, and it is definitely the same object we saw in the last clip. Alright, here we go. Here's the third clip of this object. It was taken in Novi, Michigan, June 2014. It is the same object, that is pretty clear, but this time you will notice some kind of energy source presented in the center. Here it is slowed down, and you will see, I don't know if that is what is, the heart, the brain, whatever. If it is the source of energy, we are not sure. The source was literally tranquilized, paralyzed when he did see this. But this is the third clip that we have, and you can definitely tell it is the exact same object. So this is great footage over here. Alright, our final clip comes to us from Cancun, Mexico, June 2016. This is clear. I mean, this is what UFO footage should be, unlike what you see normally. This guy used a DSLR, and you can tell this is the same object. It is clear. The clouds, you can tell it was taken in Mexico, and you know what? It is morphing. It is moving. So, Mr. Sanchez, he said that he doesn't care if his name was revealed. We won't reveal his first name. Anyway, sent us this clip. Excellent footage. He works at one of the hotels down there, and this is what was going on. He'd actually seen it a couple of times and finally got it on film. So here it is, guys. That's it. Proof positive. Alright, it's time for our clip of the day. Check this thing out. UFO sightings, Russia, 2017. This is very interesting footage over here. The quality is kind of bad. I'm not sure if the source used a cell phone or what's going on. Maybe just an older camera, but this footage, it's kind of blurry a little bit. And then this thing is just floating across. Apparently this is abandoned company. This company has been abandoned according to what the source is saying. And these guys just come out over here and they hang out, and let's just say they party. We don't want to get into too much detail on that. This is just what the source was letting us know, and then they saw this footage over here. And then it's weird with the actual footage, there's no noise on it. It's just like this kind of buzzing noise or static, so it's kind of weird with that. What's going on with that? Not sure. But here's the footage. We're slowing it down. This thing is very interesting, guys. I mean, what is it? I mean, excellent footage over here. Wish it was clearer. We're gonna zoom in on this a little bit more. Slow it down over here once again. UFO sightings, Russia, 2017. We did just receive this clip in January 30th, so we'll be posting it on a January 31st video. Look at this. Here's an extreme close-up. Look at this. Man, this thing apparently was huge according to the source. And this is an abandoned building. These guys hang out there. I guess they party or whatever. The company has gone out of business, whatever it is. And maybe these guys are doing like some test flights or something like that, thinking that nobody would see it. And then these guys are the source is partying over there, and they end up catching this footage. Excellent. That's just the theory that we have. Or is it alien? It might be extraterrestrial. It might not be one of ours. If you guys have any information on this, this is from Russia. We just got this footage in 2017. Let us know. Please leave it down in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We'll be bringing you these videos as soon as we get them, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We're on our way home. It's been a while, but we're finally here.
This comes to us from Ohio. It was at a plant. He doesn't want to give out the exact location of the plant, but these guys were getting, I think they were getting out of work, and they came out and then they saw this. He was putting in some overtime. I guess that's why it's kind of late at night, and this is a stormy night, and maybe this thing's causing this, you know, or whatever's going on. Look at this. This is very interesting, guys. These lights, it's hard to tell what's going on. I mean, is this, you know, possibly, I guess, could be ball lightning, but once again, title is UFO sightings, strange lights, for sure on this one. Now, here's the deal. This is outside the source's work. He was doing some overtime. There were a couple of people that did witness this UFO, and you know, take a look at this. What is going on? This is very interesting. It looks, there's definitely lights, and then slowing the footage down here a little bit so we can take a closer look. This is very interesting. It looks like some kind of cloaking device possibly on it. Alright, welcome back. Let's take a look at our footage here. UFO sightings, strange lights indeed. This was a stormy night over here, according to the source.